Hi guys, so I thought I'll share with you a little bit of my life and what goes on in my life. So in this video I'm going to do kind of like a vlog style one of a few events that happened yesterday. Now I have been out of high school for over 10 years now, and the one thing I remember the most is their delicious buttered rolls that they used to sell at the canteen. And I think I was telling someone at work about it, and ever since then, this was like over like 2-3 weeks ago, and ever since then I've just been thinking about it in the back of my mind. Anytime I'm procrastinating or I'm just sitting there, it just floats back into my head and I just couldn't get it out. So I'm like, I have to know, I have to eat this because it's been too long. And I was talking to my cousin because she also went to the same high school as well, and we thought, you know what, let's do a day trip, let's try to hunt these down, because I couldn't have been that far from the school anyway, so let's try to hunt these down and see if they sell it. So that is what we did yesterday. And there was also an ice cream festival at Yarra Valley, so we thought since we're heading that way anyway, we will go all the way and check that out as well. And we also then, since you know we made a day out of it, we also went and watched 50 Shades of Grey. So I'm going to go through and show you a bit of what happened during the day, and then at the end of this I'll go through and give you a review on the 50 Shades movie. Hello! So we are going to Belgrave to hunt down the famous buttered rolls.
You reckon they're still 60 cents?
I don't know, I hope so. I don't know, I'll pay up $2 for it, seriously. But so I've got with me Fiona. Hello! And we went to school together, so tell us, Fiona, what your experience is with the buttered roll.
I remember getting to school early and going to the canteen for breakfast, and every time I bought breakfast it would have been a 60-cent buttered roll smothered in butter, and was amazing.
What did you eat it with?
By itself.
Yeah, did you have a drink?
No.
Oh, okay, well, a lot of people have it with, I know a lot of people bought like Big M's and stuff with it, but I remember when I ate buttered rolls, I would go to the canteen, buy a buttered roll, and I don't know whether I bought it, but yeah, I think I bought it as well. Those little soup cups of, cup of soups, the tomato flavored one, and I used to carry that and sneak it into the library and just hang out in the library in the morning eating it. I don't know if other people do it with, I don't know why, but I like soup. So that was my favorite. I can't remember when, I think it would have been in like year 7 that we got hooked onto it.
Yeah, it was quite early.
And I remember writing in my valedictory book, you know how for valedictory they get you to write a comment like, you know, what you would miss the most or what your achievement was, and I wrote
buttered rolls. Yeah.
My first buttered roll was my highlight.
I don't even remember my first one. I've just had so many.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so good. It's just like a normal roll, and when I tell people it's like a buttered roll, everyone thinks it's like this special brioche or something roll, but it's literally just
the cheapest bread you could buy. The
cheapest, yeah, a long sesame seed bread roll with butter smothered inside, and I don't know, it was really soft. The bread's really soft, so I think it's like they just take it out when it's almost cooked.
No, I think
because it wasn't like brown or anything. It was just a normal white sesame seed roll.
It was cheap,
but it was so soft, and I used to like squishing it, so you watch the butter ooze out a bit, and then you eat it.
Squish mine as well.
Yeah. Although once I had a salad roll, which is the same bread with salad in it, and I got sick once and threw up in the bathroom, and it was like really purple because of the beetroot, and that kind of put me off the salad roll. But I did like the salad roll too. I think it was just the bread.
I think I only ever had the buttered roll.
Yeah, the butter roll was good. Anyway, so the whole point is, it's actually depressing because 3 to 4 years ago, so the guy that emailed me, I emailed the guy, actually I emailed the school because it's been 10 years, and for some reason, I think sometimes like some reason I was telling someone at work about it, and ever since then I've been craving it. So I ended up emailing the school.
In 400 meters, straight on at the roundabout, take second exit.
So I ended up emailing the school, asking them, and it was awkward because I emailed them saying, did I send you the email yet?
Yeah, you
Yes, I emailed them saying that this email may be a bit strange, but it is a genuine email. Anyway,
Straight on at the roundabout. Take second exit.
So I said I'm an alumni and my fondest memory was about these butter rolls, yada 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 yada. Where do you get it from?
Fondest memory of school was food.
Yeah, so I emailed them that, and then I didn't expect an email back. I kind of
Exit coming up.
yeah, I didn't expect an email back. And then boom, an hour later I got an email back, and I was reading through the email and it looks like the email address I sent it to like I guess like a normal one, and then that chick sent an email to an admin section to say, hey guys, anyone been here long enough, because it was 10 years ago, anyone here long enough that can answer this question? And then boom, some business manager guy from the school or something emailed me back saying that 3 to 4 years ago they took it off the menu because the school now has a cafeteria, and so for healthy choice options and procurement process reasons they've taken it off the menu. The first thing I thought of when I saw that email was, what the fuck, these poor deprived kids will never get a chance to eat like one of the best things ever. And that made me sad. So now we know where it is. He gave me the details, so we're gonna go hunt it down. So we are now in Belgrave, and this is like the main strip, and we're walking to the bakery. Woo! Oh, my heart's beating. Oh my god, this strip's like everything's changed. There's a news agent there where I purchased my first Dolly magazine. Exciting moments. The moment of truth. Hey, do you sell any soft white sesame seed rolls?
No, currently we don't have any.
Do you normally sell them?
Normally we do, but not today.
Oh, okay. Damn. So, sad news. They ran out of bread. Mission failed. So now we're heading to Tecoma Bakery, which is hopefully down the road, because my friend's mum said that they sold them there and she thought that they got them from there anyway. So we're gonna head down there and see if they have any. Okay, so we went to Tecoma Bakery and asked if they had sesame seed rolls. They did, but it looked like this, which looks normal, a bit harder, not really soft. And then I asked if they had butter, they said no. What the fuck? So I don't think this is a place, but I got this anyway because I just wanted it. Okay, so we just stopped by Safeway to get some butter and a knife to spread because the freaking bakery didn't have any. Anyway, so as a result, this is our butter roll. I don't know if it's the same, but it's nice. It's a butter roll, but it's not the same as the one we had at school. This one is more crispy, a lot more crispy, and it's not the same. So that was a fail, but I guess we're just gonna keep eating this, and we'll try again another time, maybe during the weekday, because it seems like they get sold out. Maybe I'll actually give them a call to find out more. They probably think I might be this like carb stalker, but okay, let's go get some ice creams to drown our miseries.
What's your flavor? Tell me what's your flavor? What's your flavor? Tell me what's your flavor? What's your flavor? What's your flavor? Tell me what's your flavor? What's your flavor? Tell me what's...
We're at Yarra Valley, at the Yarra Valley Chocolaterie something place, and it was a fail because it wasn't actually like, it's an ice cream festival, but there wasn't much ice cream. Apparently you have to pay to test like 12 flavors and make a booking, and it was all fully booked, so we lined up for ice cream, and I got the pistachio, but it's kind of all melting. So pretty much we drove an hour for ice cream, and yeah, So unfortunately the day was a fail. We didn't find the exact butter rolls we were looking for. The guy said that they actually sold out of it, so we might actually do it another day. Maybe during the weekday in the morning, go and see if they have any. But yeah, I'm not going to give up until I find these, because it is a life changer. It changed my life completely. So I'm going to find you one day and I'm going to eat you. But yes, and also the ice cream festival was a bit of a fail. I guess if you really wanted, I thought, because the description said that there was 142 something flavours, and I thought, you know, you can try them all in a day, but apparently they released a couple of flavours each day. So there was only like a little limited amount of flavours you could try anyway, and you also had to book for the 12 taste trial thing. So that was a fail. If you were thinking of going, sorry to burst your bubble, but you're probably best just going to like the local ice creamery, because that's pretty much what it was, just choosing an ice cream and that. I guess the good side is, because I've been to the chocolate place before anyway, so I bought a few chocolates from there, which I didn't buy this time because the weather was extremely hot, so it would have melted. But yeah, so anyway, after that we went and watched 50 Shades of Grey. Now, I am a biggest critic when it comes to that, because I did read the books, and to be honest, I was never really a big book reader. I didn't really read a lot of books, and I read Twilight, which I really loved, but I felt like I joined the Twilight fan wagon when it got popular and at that hype stage. But the 50 Shades of Grey I actually read earlier than the whole hype thing came about, so it actually opened my eyes. Like, for me, I don't like reading because I can't relate to any books. I love biographies because they're based on real people, but when it comes to romance, I am a bit of a romance person, but I just feel like it wasn't real enough. Like in you know, in the novels, even in movies, like, why don't they go to the toilet, or why don't they eat? Like, it doesn't, a lot of them don't go through that, and I don't know, I just can't relate. Anyway, so in the book, I enjoyed it a lot. A lot of people like, ooh, you know, all these like sex stuff and stuff like that. But that didn't really bother me. It was more the storyline was kind of like more true and more real. And I know she's not exactly the best writer, but I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it did make me, it opened up a new genre, which was more really fun to read. And yeah, so anyway, the movie, before knowing anything about the movie, I was already like, ooh, I didn't want to watch it because I don't want to, I know sometimes movies ruin the book because, you know, it's not the way you imagined it. But I was already kind of negative about it, and I read a lot of reviews saying a lot of negative things about, you know, women emotional abuse and things like that. So I went in watching it, didn't really expect much, and to be honest, I kind of left the movie not understanding, or still didn't really expect much out of it. I thought that they were going to put 3 of the books into one. So the ending of the movie was kind of like, I actually sat there and said, what the fuck? Because it kind of just ended. So I guess, you know, there's going to be 2 more parts of the movie. Pretty much the story, the whole movie takes like the main points of the book, like the main events, and puts it into like an hour or so to hour or 2 movie. But because of that, a lot of people, if you haven't read it before, it does seem like, and I sat there thinking, yeah, I could see the point, that it does seem like a lot of emotional abuse. But realistically, in the book, it tells you a lot more about their emotions and the way they think and how they've become, especially from Anna's side, to kind of defend her. That she's not completely, like, you know, into, like, the way she was portrayed, just, I don't know, it wasn't, like, there was more to the emotions, more of a backstory in the book. So that is what I think. And look, I think it's good that they didn't choose, like, you know, really popular celebrities. I like the fact that they used, not unknown, because I know they've been in quite a lot of movies, but at the same time, it was good not seeing like a really familiar face in the movie. I still don't think the actor choices were good. They're probably like really good actors, and I admire them for, like, especially Dakota Johnson for going nude if she didn't use a stunt double. But I do admire that, you know, her bravery for doing that. But at the same time, I didn't feel like, I don't know, maybe because the movie was so rushed into specific events that I didn't feel like she was a really good choice, or I felt like it didn't portray Anna the way it should be. But yeah, I was disappointed, so yeah. But if, you know, by all means, go watch the movie if, you know, if you want to make your own judgment. Don't just go by what I said. But at the same time, if you haven't read it, probably read the book, because it will explain to you a bit more before you go in and start attacking about the whole abuse thing. But yeah, so that is all I have in this video. I hope I can like, you know, do more of these later on in the future, but that is all for today. If you found this interesting or like this, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. Thank you. Bye.